Hello friends, in this video today we are going to discuss about the types of database. So previous classes we have already understand what is SQL and what is database. So we will see there a database is nothing but a storage area, a large amount of storage area where data are stored and organized as per our needed. Okay. So in this world, how many way of to store the data and organize the data currently in the new technologies peoples are using. So we must have to understand in this video the types of database. So there is so many way to store your data. Okay. So one of the way, the first way to store the data is centralized form. So what is centralized database? A centralized database is store and the maintain. That means the operation of storing, maintaining in a single location. Okay? Means at the particular location the database are stored and the access has been distributed. Let me explain with the help of diagram. Okay. This is a database that are stored on a particular location, right? And this is the user which has authorized to access the data's record, right? And this all users are at different place. So what happened? Data are stored at a particular location but users are accessing from different location, right? This is called centralized database. Might be the users belong to from Russia, from Saudi Arabia, from New Zealand, from Maldives, from USA and from Europe, etc. So this is the example of centralized database. These types of database are mostly found in central libraries or central university. Okay. So now jump to the next topic is distributed database. All right. So what is distributed database is it? It is different from centralized database, right? The portion of the database are stored in multiple physical location and processing is distributed among multiple database nodes. That means, let me show you with the help of diagram. This is the main database, okay, and this is distributed database, right? So now what we have a okay. This is a now this is a distributed database. The pink one is main database, central database, and the green one is distributed database, and the black one is user. Okay. He and she is a user of database. So how they will connect to each other? With the help of node, with the help of different node, they will connect to each other, right? they will connect to each other. So this is the example of distributed database. All right. So the next topic is relational database. All right. So what is relational database? Is it? This database is based on the relational data model, which store the data in the form of rows. That means what is called tuples, and the column is called attributes, and together form a table. Okay, the table is called relation. So with the help of a diagram, we will understand what is the relational database. Is it okay? So what happened in relational database? There is various file system and database system is there. Okay, this is the database system, which are internally connected. That means create a relation, right? Create a relation. This is a relation. This is a relation. Okay. This is a relation. So in relational database, there is a relation amongst all the tables. That means data can be accessed from one table to different table, which are connected to each other. This is called relational database, right? Now the next is no SQL database. That means no relational database. So how no relational database look like? I will show you the diagram. Suppose there is a file in a database. Okay. Now what if you want to store another file? There is no any relation. This will be overlap. This will be overlap like this. Okay. Now if you want to store the third file, so what will happen? It will be overlap. There is no any relation between the table. So what is the next? If you want to store the next table or information, it will be overlap, right? So you can see there is no any relation. Only it has a very unique identity of table and the unique key of table, whereby you can access the all data according to the unique table name, right? So there is no any relation of blue to green, green to red, and red to yellow, and there is no any relation to yellow to blue as well, and no any relation amongst each other, right? So this is called no SQL database. Now the next is cloud database. So what is cloud database? Is it stored in virtual environment and the executes over the cloud computing platform? That means how the structure of cloud computing database look like, I will show you with the help of this diagram, right? This is our database at a particular place, and this is the cloud, suppose, right? This is a cloud database, right? This is a cloud database. So now what happened? And this is the user, access user, this is the access user, right? This is the access user, which are connected to cloud directly according to the platform which has been given Without the cloud computing platform, we cannot access the data from cloud database, right? And these cloud database are connected to directly our main database. This is the virtual machine, okay, where the data are stored, and not directly, this user will not directly access the data from this database. This is the cloud database. All right, if this cloud database will be lost, the main server will be remain, right? This is the example of cloud database. Next is object-oriented database. The data is represented and stored as objects which are similar to the object. That means, you know, I have already studied about what is object-oriented programming. So this database are stored on the base of this principle. That means, let me show you with the help of diagram how the database are look like of object-oriented base, right? Suppose this is the main database is there, and this is the different child connection to the parents. Like, it's not I am talking about child parents, just simply understand this is the object based database. If you want to stabilize a new database, just stabilize a new database with the help of object and connect to the main database. Okay, so this is called object database, where we can create multiple objects of a same class. In Java you have already studied what is the feature. One class could be a different object, the same as one main database has different object, right? Hope you understand. This is the central hub, like in railway station. What if you are going to stabilize a new ticket booking counter? Just stabilize a new connection at your location and connect with the what? Connect with the main server. Okay, this is called object-oriented model. Okay, yeah, object-oriented database, right? Next is hierarchical database. So what is hierarchical database is there? Let me teach you what is hierarchical database. It is the types of database that store data in the form of parents and child relationship nodes. That means, how it is very easy to understand. I am making and creating a diagram as well, right? Suppose this is a college, okay, or this is a school. So there could be so many database of regarding student, regarding department, okay, like suppose this is a student, right? This is a student, STD, a student. This is the teacher, okay. This is the principal, suppose. So regarding a student, there could be different database of different classes. And what about teacher? There could be different teachers, librarians, and what? Lab inspector, lab instructor, both will be happen. Professor, okay. So this is the database where all the data are stored, okay. So this is called hierarchical database, which are connected to each other, right? In a student, there is two databases there. One, the information of class and class roll and fees, etc. Teachers could be two different databases as well, connected to each other. Librarian, instructor, voice, okay. So this is the hierarchical database is there, okay. Might be there could be a different department, like a peon, okay, building maintenance of database, so many things are there, okay. So this is called hierarchical database. network database are same like a hierarchical database. Okay, so no need to explain in this section. Personal database means what? This database is basically designed for single user. That means for your own business purpose, you can design your database only for your users. Operational database is what? What is operational database? All right. Suppose you are the owner of some company. Okay, what is there? There is a factory and there is a market. Okay, and here is the your database. All the products are coming. All the products are coming from factories. Okay, and the maintenance are happen. Records are happen here with the help of this database. Here the third party persons are distributing the products in the market. There could be so many operations start from here and end from here. Okay, so how this all operations are maintained with the help of this such types of database? These are maintained, right? These are maintained. Okay, so this is called operational database. These types of database which are create and update the database in a real time. Okay, real time, what is happening? The products are day by day is selling in the market, and products are day by day is developing in the factories, etc. So these all things are happening or updating. How many products are used per day? How many products are going to a market for sale? How many products are going to be damaged, and how many products are going to be rejected after development, etc. These all things are happen, right? So next is enterprise databases. Large organizations or enterprise use this database for managing a massive amount of data. Massive amount of data, that means what? With the example of a social media network and so many corporation areas there. Suppose a database are stored here, and there is so many different operations are happening together. Okay, right? Are you getting? Enterprise application is there, unstructured file is there, cloud application and database is there, data service, external application is there, so many things are there. So all are connected for the purpose of enterprise, that means purpose of a business, right? So it's look like a centralized database. You are very correct, but there is a mediator. Mediator is what? This is the integrated. There is a mediator between which are directly not connected to database. These are correctly to indirectly connected to database. That means there is a mediator between. Those are connect to the database, and all these events are connect to this integrated environment. Okay, so this is called enterprise database, right? So hope you understand what types of database currently we are using in this market. Okay, so might be in future there could be a new database types are come, might be, I'm not sure, but currently what types of database we are using in this market, I have already explained. Okay, so hope you understand this all points. If you have any doubt and queries and questions, you can just hit me in comment, and just like my videos and subscribe my channel. Have a nice day.